Hi guys, Skillfully here. In this video we're going to be talking about my cosplay highlights of the year. So basically I will be explaining to you guys my highlights of the year. So my favourite con of the year, my favourite cosplay, a con haul, because I don't buy enough stuff at one con to do a con haul after every con I go to. And I really like watching those videos, so I really want to do a con haul, but this is the only way I can do a con haul. I'll also be talking about my cos plans for next year, along with the cons I'll be attending next year, but to be honest, if the con is in Scotland or Fife, I'm probably most definitely going. I might actually try and make this a yearly thing, but I'm not sure, because I just really wanted to try this idea out and see how it works, but I'm not sure if some of you guys will actually enjoy this video. So I'm gonna stop blabbing and get on with the video because my battery is almost dead. I don't know if anybody else has actually done any of these. Like, I don't know if this is actually a thing in like the cosplay community or not. I didn't search it up because I'm lazy. So if it's a thing, I'm not copying them. I just thought of this idea like walking home one day. So please don't come at me saying I'm copying someone, because I don't know if anybody does this. And if they do, good on them. I'm probably going to binge a bunch of them after this video. So if I come across somebody who's already done it, I didn't copy them. First of all, we're going to start with my favourite con of the year, which I think it was a tie between two cons, but just because I met one of my childhood heroes at this con, I think this one's going to be my favourite. And that con was HorrorCon. So obviously it's a Scotland con. I'm pretty sure it was in Edinburgh. As the name of the con suggests, it is a horror con. So all the stalls had like horror themed items. There was also a lot more like horror kind of cosplays. There was also two scare rooms, which were like really small because it was in like convention hall, was kind of huge. Don't know how to explain it, but at the top there was a little like a scare room, and at the bottom there was a scare room, but I was way too scared to go in it. I wouldn't say like the con itself was that great. To be fair, it was like a quiet con, so it wasn't like overwhelmed with people. It was just a nice quiet con, especially on the Sunday. Barely anybody was there on the Sunday. The Saturday was busy-ish, but it wasn't a busy con, which I kind of liked. Getting to the reason why this con is my favourite con of the year. First of all, I got to meet my childhood hero, which is Matthew Lillard. If you don't know, Matthew Lillard was Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie, and he was Stu from the Scream movie, and you would think, as a child, I would know him because of the Scooby-Doo movie. No, I knew him because of the Scream movie. He literally made that whole con just absolutely perfect. I might make another video to like me meeting Matthew at that con, because it was a lot and it was wonderful. Meme review. Meeting Matthew was the highlight of my entire year. It was amazing. He's such a lovely guy. But I'll make another video about why meeting Matthew was such a big thing, because it was. Another highlight was I got to meet a bunch of new cosplay friends there who are just little gems. I love them all so much. My favourite cosplay of this year would definitely have to be my Kenny McCormick cosplay, because that cosplay has been through a lot. I remember Kenny was, I think, my second cosplay. I think Eloise was my first cosplay. Can't remember, but Kenny was my second, and I'll put a picture of like the first time I cosplayed Kenny. It was awful. It was terrible. Everybody improves. It's wonderful, but like this improvement, like what even was my first cosplay of Kenny like? It was so bad. Like I'm pretty sure most recently I like archived all of my old Kenny stuff because it was so bad. I was just like, I'm not gonna like torture any more people's eyes with this. Now going to my least favourite con. I think the only problem I actually had with the con was the staff. There was a door to get outside, and when me and my friend went to go outside, the staff had like stamped us and said this is the last time you can go out. We were like, okay. So we went out and then we came back in. And then I'm sure another one of our friends wanted to go outside, so we went with them. So we went outside with them, and when the people at the door had seen we were going out again, they kind of screamed at us because we were only allowed to go out once or twice, and then that was it. We weren't allowed to leave the con again, and it's like alright. I remember like overhearing them shouting at a lot of cosplayers for going in and out of the con, but like there was no, well there was food, but people wanted to like leave and go to the McDonald's, or leave and go get food, or leave to go to their car to get something, or so a lot of people, like, it's a con, people are going to be going in and out. They could have politely said to us not to keep coming in and out, but I'm sure like they must have been annoyed at like how many people were going in and out, and they just started screaming at like everyone, and it's like, breathe, stop screaming. Another thing that happened at that con is where all the stalls were, there was a stage, and they had like a choir or like something. They had something like always performing there as like background music for like the con, and then when it got to the masquerade, like the stage is here and then all the stalls are like here. Don't know if that makes sense, but it's what you're getting. And they had the masquerade on that stage, so everybody that was watching the masquerade had to stand like in between all of the stalls, and everybody was standing for at least 2 hours or however long the masquerade was, and everybody and their mother was complaining about it. I remember there was a man that was standing next to me, I think he was with his kids or something, and he was complaining at how ridiculous it was that everybody had to stand, and the fact that it was through the stalls, so like people that were in the way of the stalls, that stall couldn't make any sales because there was too many people there. And I remember talking to this guy and like agreeing with him, like, yeah, this is kind of shit, like, because I'm pretty sure they had another room that had chairs and stuff that everybody could sit at, or just like not have a masquerade. Everybody was just complaining about it. And I was talking to this guy about it. One of the staff members had came up to me and started like screaming at me because she must have like heard the conversation when I was bitching about them. So she was like, I can't remember what she was saying, but I know she was screaming at me, and I was just like so I was having like a little breakdown myself. I think I was like unknown from Mystic Messenger, so just Ray like having a little breakdown, and I'm just sitting like, my friend was trying to calm me down, and then I'm pretty sure my friend said something, and the woman was like, oh, if you have a problem just bring it up to the page, and then she walked away. Actually no, she stood like right in front of us, and she was like trying to get like pictures of masquerade and stuff. But yeah, she was just, all the staff were extremely rude to us, and it was a bit, and it was really crowded, and just mainly the staff is the reason that con was so shit, to be entirely fair. My least favourite cosplay. Now that is going to be this boy, because I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me, but I was looking so forward to cosplaying them, and like I styled the wig really bad. I think that might have been what it was, I don't know, but the cosplay was in like really bad quality, and it was kind of horrendous. I can see it in the corner. I'm just like the wig that I got, I wasn't the best at styling wigs back then, so it was kind of shit, and I really hated how I looked in him. And like throughout that whole entire con I was a bit like all day, because I was just really unhappy with how I looked. So I think I'm gonna do a con haul, because like I said in the beginning, I don't buy enough things at one con to make like a giant reveal of everything I got at a con. Like I think one con, I try not to buy anything because I'm poor as shit. So I thought maybe like at the end of the year I'll do like a massive con haul maybe. I don't know if people want to see that. I just know that I enjoy watching con hauls, and I think they're really interesting and stuff. So if you don't want to see a con haul, let me know. And if you never want to see one ever again after this, also let me know, because I don't want to like keep giving you shit that you don't like. So I think what I'm gonna do, instead of taking like all of these posters off my wall, I think I'm gonna do like a pan of all my posters, and I think I only really buy posters and keychains and stickers. So if I can find the stickers that I've got, I'll video them and let y'all see, and I'll like just pan through my wall and show you all the posters I got. I'm going to talk about my cos plans for next year, and I don't have that many. In these cos plans, I want to cosplay like 5 different versions of everyone. So first one is Dandy Mott from American Horror Story. I'll put a picture of him somewhere. I want to do the clown version, and I want to do the normal version, I want to say, because I adore Dandy so much. Freak Show was my favourite American Horror Stories. Please don't come for me. I know a lot of people hate Freak Show, but I hate Common. So I'm making his clown outfit, and I think I'm just going to buy all the stuff for his normal outfit because I'm lazy. Another cos plan is Jerome Velasco from Gotham, and if anybody knows me, I stan Jerome. He's my... I love him so much. He's my boy. But yeah, this is one of the characters I'm going to cosplay like 5 different versions, because I'm going to cosplay this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. It's because I love him so much, and I think like his character and like his character design, everything about that boy I love. So I'm going to cosplay like 5 different versions of him. Another cos plan is Beverly Marsh from It, who's been a cos plan ever since I saw the like 2018 or 17 It remake. I can't remember when that movie came out, but ever since I saw that, Beverly has been my favourite ever since, and I wanted to cosplay her for so long, so it's finally becoming a cos plan. That's all I have for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see a video like this again in the future, give it a thumbs up, and by future I mean at the end of next year. Dislike this video if you don't want to see a video like this again next year, or if you just didn't like this video, just dislike the video. It lets me know not to make any more of these. And if you don't like me, dislike the video, because I don't like myself either, so it's fine. We think the same. It's alright. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like my face, or you just enjoy some cosplay shit, subscribe. Or don't. I don't mind. If you don't got time for that, that's okay. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's Gucci. Using old memes. But yeah, I'm gonna go because my battery's gonna die again. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. Pajama bottoms!